Yeah. Hey everybody, how's it going? Can you hear the music? Oh, then to that track. Anyway, today's video is something that I hear and see people having issues with. I've had it myself growing up. I've talked about it in the past, and that topic is self-worth or self-doubt, right? So I see a lot of things on Facebook, especially, where people, women especially, just have self-doubt. They don't know their worth. They let a guy walk all over them. They let them, you know, you know, diminish their character, so to speak, right? An example would be, let's say, for instance, boyfriend's working, girlfriend's working. Girlfriend comes home first after a long day. He comes home about an hour, 2 hours later, and she's doing laundry. She take care of the kids, making sure they don't get their homework complete or whatever, cooking dinner. And the guy just comes in, throws his shoes on the floor. If he has a lunch or a lunch bag, he just throws it on the table or throws it on the counter. Goes to the refrigerator, gets himself a drink, goes in the living room, sits on the couch, pops on the TV, and just acts as if whatever. Not asking the woman how her day was. Not asking the woman, is there anything I can help to, any chores that you need me to help finish or help with. Knowing that it's a garbage day, garbage is out there, needs to go to the curb. Doesn't, think twice to take that garbage, put it to the curb before coming in. None of that. That's a person that has disregard for other people's feelings because all they care about is themselves. Right? And why would you want to be with somebody like that? I'm sure, and I've heard it, people tell me, oh, he's such this or she's such that, and the person listens and they agree because they know they're right. But once that conversation's over, they go back to living a life they hate. Why? You gotta ask yourself why. What's causing the guilt? What's causing, the lack of confidence? Right? Where does that stem from? Is it a parent issue? Do you feel like because you didn't get love from a parent, you're trying to seek that love into somebody else that sees that as taking advantage of you? Is it, because, growing up, your peers made fun of you for the way you dress because of your financial status, the financial status of your parents or family? Whether you got all this money and, oh my God, look at so-and-so, they're at a public school and they have name brand stuff while I'm wearing, stuff from Walmart layaway. Or the flip side, oh, look at that poor kid over there. The raggedy clothes, the hand-me-downs. That also contributes to low self-esteem, right? And as I said in the past videos, you gotta break cycles, right? You really have to take time to yourself, at least a little bit. Take time to yourself and think of everything. Why? Why is this happening, and what can I do to break out of it? Right? I'll even go a step further and give you an example. See this watch right here? This watch I got at Walmart for 12, 13 bucks. Right? It's a nice looking watch. Looks good, right? Yeah, like I said, so just a Walmart watch, 12, 13 bucks. You take it to a pawn shop, you may get like $2, $3. That's kind of stretching it. $3, but in the right hands, right? This could be priceless. And what I mean by priceless is somebody can look at this watch, and because I own it or did own it, it becomes priceless because this is a part of me. This represents me, right? And that's what you need to look for in people. That's the type of people you need to find. The people that can take the worst of you and make you feel priceless, because that's what you deserve. Whether it's a woman or a guy, there's no reason why relationships should always be one-sided, right? It should be equal. You know, a woman shouldn't hold her man back if he's doing everything he can to make right by her or the family if they have one, right? He's trying to provide a better life for the both of you. Just as for a guy, shouldn't hold down a woman who's trying to make a career, who's trying to, be a great mother, a great sister, a great aunt, whatever. Right? Self-esteem is a partnership. It's a team. Right? And it doesn't have to be a specific other. It can be, peers, your circle. When you're down, instead of, feeding you bad info, all the negative stuff, they should be feeding you positive stuff. Stuff that can lift you up. They should know that's your circle, so they should know what kind of buttons to push to motivate you to do better. And that's what we're lacking in this world. Everything's so negative and stuff like that, that's what we're programmed to think automatically. Something happened, instead of finding out all sides and giving a decisive answer, you just see the negative and you just throw more negative on top of it, then that person, feels like, well, shit, if all these people are saying it's negative, then it's got to be. Right? You're better than that. I don't know if you follow Tupac, right? But if you know the story, he had this poem. And the title of this poem was "The Rose That Grew from Concrete." Right? So what that poem is saying is, you could be in the darkest, most porous, everybody stepping on you and just, treating like shit. But if you believe in yourself and you invest in yourself and you know your self-worth, despite all that grit and crap and BS, a rose still grows one of the most beautiful flowers on this earth. Grows from that. Even though the leaves might be a little bit, torn and the stem might bend just a little to the left, bottom line, that rose blossomed into something beautiful. That's got to be you. Right? And that goes a step further into your job. You don't ever let somebody bring you down, whether it's a boss or a coworker or even the owner. Right? You know what you brought to the table. You know what you can bring to the table. Okay, if you're a shit worker, then this doesn't apply to you. But if you're a shit worker that is determined to be better and try to make something out of nothing, then this video is for you. Right? You go in, you put the work in. You don't gotta say nothing. Let your actions, do the talking for you. All right? And it's as simple as that. As simple as that. People are gonna hate on you. Let it go. Let it go. You were given a name, right? It's on your birth certificate. Somebody calls you an asshole, piece of shit, or any derogatory name. Is that the name on your birth certificate? No. So why answer to it? Why let it rest space in your head? Think about that for a minute. Right? So on the overall, believe in yourself. Listen to your peers, right? I know it's hard to break a cycle. It's hard to break it out of a comfortable, being comfortable, despite being in an uncomfortable place, right? So what I'm saying by that is, it's easy just to go back into a situation that you're used to, instead of, yes, I hear what everybody's saying, and yes, they're right. I need to get out of this. I need to get away from this person that's breaking me down. So I'm going to step out. Instead, they say all of that and go back in because it's comfortable, whether it's a place to live, or, it's somebody to watch the kids, or, it's somebody, that financially helps them. You got to break out of that. You got to start from square one. I started from square one. I was homeless. I just put my nose to the grind, slowly but surely chipped away, to build my stock up to where people could invest in me. I capitalized on that. Now I can sit here and say objectively, like, this is how you got to think to survive in this world, right? Step away, figure out why this is happening and how to prevent it from happening. You're put on this earth for a reason. Not here to be somebody's punching bag. You're here to create some good. Change somebody's life, whether it's the way you speak to them, if it's just a hug, or, you saw they're down their luck and you floated them $5 so they need a ride to work. That is creating a wave in their life. That means a lot to them, right? So believe in yourself and find the person that takes something cruddy and makes you feel priceless, right? We all come from the dirt, right? One way or another, we all have our negatives. But there's somebody always out there that looks past all that. It can make you feel priceless. Alright? So, I'm going to end on this note. I really want you to take this to heart. Life is hard, right? Especially in these times, it's no harder because of everything that's going on in the world. But think how far you've already came. Think how far, how many hurdles you already had to jump to survive, right? Now your job now is to knock those hurdles off the track and run the rest of the race. Oh, that was almost a tongue twister there. Run the rest of the race free and happy, with somebody by your side to help you when you're tired. Alright? Because you're worth it. You really are. So, that's the end of this video. I hope it helps. If there's anything I missed, please leave in the comments or message me. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so when I do a video, you know about it. And thank you for everything. And you have a good day, night, awesome time at work, wherever you may see this video. Hopefully it's not in the bathroom. Because I know what happens in the bathroom. I could be singing and dancing out here, bloop. Well, we're not going to talk about that, 'cause that's weird. Yeah. Talk to you later. Peace.